what we're showing here is a visualization of auction insights data. So what that means is, like, if you're in Google, you're sharing your auctions, right? It's not just you showing up for your investments and keywords. It's you and usually 3 other people at the top. And now that Google has like infinity scrolls, there is a bottom set of ads, but it's just kind of weird and no one goes down there anyway. So the point of looking at this is based on the concept that like just targeting the right terms is half the battle. In my mind, it's maybe only 20% of the battle. And where you really get performance is based on who and what you're being compared to, right? And so if that's where performance is on the landing page side of things and ad copy to an extent.
You mean context, essentially what you're saying. At a high level, the context matters.
Yeah. Like I see a lot of performance changing in accounts, and I see people just diving everywhere to try to change it. And the reality is the auction changed.
Yeah, but not in the SERP. So they're living more in the tool than they're in the SERP.
Yeah. And this is, fortunately, this is a custom report in Google Ads. Like, you can run this. I used to do it through a spreadsheet till I discovered it's built into the platform. It's just a little hidden. So a good example of that would be, in our space, there's directories.
Yeah.
Right, Capterra, which for the sake of the screenshot, I actually took Capterra out because it wasn't too popular. But I do this visualization and I see that Capterra entered the auction. And what Capterra does is it shows everyone who provides that solution.
Yeah.
Right, and you can visit websites. And so when Capterra enters auctions, you usually see your performance drop because the end user now has a much better route than just clicking through each ad to see each individual company. They just click on Capterra and
that's one consolidated source.
In ads, they do like a top 10 list.
Yeah.
So outside of directories, the goal here is to see who are you competing with most recently. This is just impression share, but you can even look at who overlaps with you the most, who's above you the most. And then from here, you start auditing their landing pages versus yours. And you ask yourself, am I really the better option in this moment?
Yeah, what did I tell you back in the day? If you were to click on 3 other websites and you had them open, would you still choose you?
Yeah.
Right? That's always been my message to people.
And as an agency, as a third party, I think it's easier for us to do that. I think a lot of people have the whole in-house brainwash.
Blinders,
and, why would you think that your platform isn't the best or your landing pages aren't the best? But I think when you get into this data, you can start being more realistic. So in this example, what we looked at was Vericent.
Okay.
They're that orange line on the right where they started aggressively entering the auction and overlapping with them a lot as well. And so we looked at their landing page specifically and compared it. And what we found when doing that analysis is they were almost identical. Even their positioning, they were both talking about empowering your team.
Similar value props,
same
similar
headline,
messaging.
even same call to action, both demo without context, a lot of form fields.
Ew.
Where social proof was listed, they were like not the same companies, but at the same tier. So there wasn't much of a differentiator. So that's what stood out the most, was like, you are the same as who is showing right next to you, which the opportunity is to differentiate.